All right, y'all. It's me, Dana. As usual, and this seems to be the norm anymore. Um, Things happen. Read stuff, get contacted by people, whatever the case may be, and I go within myself, and it's like, okay, here comes the thoughts. I do a video. Um, as y'all can see, really. Sorry, I live in Detroit. Uh, well, I live in a city. So if you guys hear that stuff in the background, I got my windows open. It's considered a holiday here, a holiday where actually you know people do a lot of outside things, barbecue and whatnot. But anyways, that's why every now and then you'll hear some music or a lot of things coming through there. So sorry about that. But anyways, starting this one up, another one of them scattered things. um, I'm finding, of course, there's a lot of us, the fear stuff is driving people in certain directions, and a problem that I'm seeing out there is all these people that are going on this war on evil, pretty much. People talking about evil this and evil that, and we got to stop this and we got to stop that. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on in the world that needs stopped. Problem is the whole thought pattern of we got to fight Satan, we got to fight the lizard people, all these different entities and stuff that are here and keeping us down and this and that. That is not the correct thought pattern to get into. Give you a good example why. You start talking about fighting evil. For many years, there's been, well, different groups, maybe different countries, different religions that have accused others of being evil or wrong. And what happens? They go to war with them. They kill people. There's been many times I could give plenty examples through history where this has happened. People trying to fight what they call evil. And the issue is that hasn't helped nothing. All it's done is made things worse in the world. Okay, hold on a second. Where the change needs to be is within ourselves. Okay, we need to correct around our own thinking and our own ways. These problems that we're having are creations of man. Okay, we do away with incorrect thought patterns. This stuff goes away. If you go on, okay, the whole thing as far as vibration. Okay, now the theory on this, and I've did some reading. Let's say, okay, I'm not gonna give everybody my exact opinions on some things, and I'm not here to push uh, push you into believing exactly the way that I do. But there is some things that I am given that I needs to be said um, through intuition, and one of those is this the correcting of the thought patterns. But anyways, what I was going to say was okay. A lot of people talk about different entities that have come here to the earth. Be alien entities or whatever it be. Okay, what I have been told is that a lot of these entities that were here are now gone. Reason being the vibrational frequencies. As we raise our vibrations, we raise the vibration of universal consciousness as a whole. Everybody's vibration starts to go up. Okay. Now, if you've ever found yourself around people and you're like, man, I this person ain't said anything that that's made me feel bad or anything, but just being around this person makes me feel uncomfortable. You guys are on a different vibrational frequency. That's what happens. And they say the same thing has happened to a lot of these entities. They're here, we've raised the vibrations, and they're like, I don't like this. This ain't no good anymore, and left. Okay? So instead of going around trying to blame everything on these different evil beings or whatever and wanting to fight them, why don't we take a little bit of responsibility for what's going on in the world and realize man is causing a lot of these problems? And the way to overcome this is to, to correct our thinking. And when I say correct your thinking, I'm not saying we all have to think an exact certain way. No, but in the form of unity and love. Okay, when we do those things, a lot of this will go away. I mean, how can you have war and people, doing these horrible things to one another if we're all equal and we're coming from a place of unity and love? Those things go away, you know. I can't say exactly how things work as far as the universe and everything as a whole, but I know for a fact that if we change those things, as far as within ourselves, it will change the things here on Earth, and Earth will be a lot better place to be. I mean, I'll put this in a musical context. Hey, it's like Michael Jackson said, starts with the man in the mirror. Starts with all of us. So instead of everybody running around going, this is evil, that's evil, we need to fight this and fight that, what does fighting get anything? I mean, I've grew up some pretty nasty areas and dealt with a lot of that. Fighting just brings more aggression and more aggression and more aggression. And what's that doing? Well, that's lowering the vibrational frequency of everything. It's not good. So I guess basically I just wanted to come to y'all real fast and let everybody know, for one, don't fall into fear. We all know that is just very destructive. But this whole thing of fighting evil, we need to stop that, you know? Correct ourselves, and if you don't like what's going on in the world, instead of going, well, I wish this upon that person or whatever, try meditation. I can tell you there's plenty of groups out there, whether it be groups here on Facebook or just groups of people throughout the world that meditate to actually raise the vibrations, to bring peace and love and unity. So, even if you're not part of one of these groups, just go into meditation with yourself and you know and direct your thoughts into, I'm sending my energy to the collective consciousness of all. I want my energy. Set your intent to having that energy join with everybody else's energy and helping to heal, you know, all the people on this planet and the planet itself for that matter. Because fighting gets us absolutely nowhere. And blaming everything on evil is a cop out. Quite frankly, that's just what it is. You know, man himself is causing a lot of these issues. Want to stop that? Stop the thought patterns. That's simple. So instead of everybody, having this war on evil, let's just go inside ourselves, correct our own thinking. And hey, if you're already at a certain point which, by the way, as long as we're all here on this plane, we're all going to have some learning to do, no matter who we are. But, if you're at a good point, then fine. Do the meditation thing. Instead of going, I don't like the president or I don't like this ruler or this and that, I hope this happens to him. Instead, meditate and put your intentions to, I hope they see the way. I hope they see the light, you know, because all this fighting and stuff, as it's been shown throughout history over and over and over, it don't work. Don't learn from history, you'll repeat history. And that shows in history. Kind of blows my mind how some don't get this, but it's plain and simple. Let's correct ourselves, raise our vibrations, and quit blaming things on everything else around us. Take some responsibility for the things that's going on, and a war on evil. Anyways, much love, everybody. Y'all have a great day. Peace be with you. See ya.